How you doing, Meep? Check out your brand new rocket. Meep! Meep, no! It's not clear! Not again, dude! Oh my gosh! What have you done, Meep? Meep! Oh, it was just a dream. Whew. Good thing, too. Well, welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. In case you haven't realized already, today we're going to be building ourselves a beautiful rocket silo for our rocket down here, the Oasis Dream. Now, in the last playthrough, we built a couple of awesome rocket silos. The one on the left worked with all of this carbon dioxide, kind of recycling all of the heat and getting lots of power out of the rockets that were firing out of the silo. However, the rocket on the right was a self-powering hydrogen rocket. It actually scavenged the steam out of the silo and then converted it into oxygen and hydrogen, which then turned back into fuel to power up the rocket, and we got a little extra every now and then. Another system I did during a live stream was actually a double rocket silo system that had rockets on both sides with repowering fuel. Although this system turned out to be a little bit too challenging to actually set up in a game, so I didn't really go ahead and publish it. However, it does propose an interesting idea in that you can have multiple rocket silos feeding back to the same sort of area. So with this in mind, we're going to start our humble little steam rocket program here at the bottom of the map with the idea that we can build up several rockets within the silo and do some pretty awesome stuff with it. Now, because this is the super modded playthrough, we're going to have to do something a little bit unique. And as we showed in the last video right here, there's a lot of interest in the molten salt reactor. So maybe we can combine the two in some majestic way. Or maybe we just make a volcano or something, I don't know. All I know is that if we keep getting free energy out of this, I think the shine bugs are going to riot. They're already taking over, and that's not good. So while Meep has shown that we can blast a rocket all the way through the planet, so long as you enable debug mode, there are some cool modded piece of equipment that we can use to actually dig this silo. So the first mod I've installed here is Abyssalite Robo Miner. That way this Robo Miner can actually go ahead and mine up the Abyssalite that we might run into. So it's a little bit stronger. I think it does take a little extra power though, which isn't really a problem. The next mod I have installed is Shaft Robo Miner right here. So we can dig a very long, shallow column of material right there. So that should help us dig vertically relatively quickly as compared to trying to do it all with duplicate. And both of these mods are from Striker. The last mod here, courtesy of A Squared right here, is Destructible Neutronium, so rockets can actually dig through this stuff because otherwise you can't get rid of it. So, using all three mods right there, we're actually going to be able to dig up a pretty awesome tunnel. What's up, Meep? From the bottom of the map to the top of the map, regardless of what things we might run into along the way. So take a look at this shaft miner thing. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Now there's one thing I need to work on real quick here, and that is my duplicates are free to eat whatever they want. The problem is that I have too many kind of low morale duplicates eating my high tier food. So I have some dupes that require barbecue, but they're being consumed by, you know, Jabe here only has a morale requirement of 9, but is all the way up there at 29. So I think I'm going to disable by default some of this +8 food. So anybody who's not above 20, you guys have to eat like gristleberries and stuff. All right, so we can see the amazing range of this shaft miner right here. So let's go ahead and just kind of build up one right there, and then we'll build up another right there, and that should pretty much do it. And that will dig all the way up here. So that means we need the next one right there. And as we continue to build up higher and higher, I think it's going to be a smart idea to kind of go ahead and place our insulated tiles over here on the right off the bat. Now, those are going to consume a fair amount of power, so we need to make sure that we can operate all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and build the heavy conductive wires over here. We're gonna pipe in a bunch of lead. There you go, dupes. Have fun with that. Oh man, we're gonna dunk so much stuff down here. Look at this, all this crude oil. Look at that madness. Sorry, steam vent, you're already covered. You know, that's an interesting idea. Crude oil. Steam rocket. Steam rocket's going to output around 900 degrees, maybe even hotter if you're looking right at its exhaust port. If the thing outputs like little packets of 10 kilograms of steam, actually every other tile as it moves up through the column. And those packets are actually really hot. So maybe We make petroleum. We can get a better view of what's above us here. Looks like we are going to run into some stuff that's a little bit hotter up here. Ooh my. That's only 300 degrees Celsius, so that's not too bad. One other mod I recently installed here was Show Building Ranges by Stefan. This is something I've been asking for a long time, and I'm so glad to see it. Look at this. Show ranges of space scanners. Thank you. So since we were talking about space scanners last time here, let's go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff. If we copy that, it doesn't necessarily tell us, but let's take a look at the space scanner. Oh, yes. Yes, thank you. Oh, that is so much better. And then if we take a look at this one, yes, beautiful. And this one? Oh, it doesn't do that one. What about pumps? Oh, hey, look, it does the pump too. Fantastic. Sorry, Meep, your telescope ran out of power. My bad. All right, so where am I getting obsidian? Well, I should be able to just get obsidian from right here in the tunnel, so that shouldn't be a problem. I don't really want my dupes running all over the place. I just kind of want them to build using the materials that are available here. So we have granite, so we should be able to just make granite. That way they can build this stuff relatively quickly. Ooh, we do have a lot of oil reservoirs over here. Look at that, 1, 2, that one's probably in a bad spot. It might go away. It's like the game is speaking to me. Make oil, make petroleum. Turn me into food and power. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, in case you're wondering. Destinations discovered. Meep, how you doing on the scan? Oh my gosh, dude. You're scanning like crazy. Look at all that. What destinations have we uncovered thus far? Ooh, we've got a metallic asteroid right there. That's always a good one because you can get iron, a little bit of copper, some obsidian. Now considering this is, wow, this is actually 36 and 35, I may not want to discover the rest of this because those percentages are really high. That's something you want to keep in mind here, is you're actually going to pull back various resources from spots when you visit. Crude oil and petroleum, honestly, you're not going to get a whole lot in the liquid tank, so maybe not. Ooh, but methane? Ooh, that's an interesting little planet. Copper ore, bleh. Sedimentary, bleh. See, now that's one we're just gonna have to discover more. What do we have here? Refined coal and diamond. Diamond is a useful resource. Either of those are pretty good. However, I think I want to discover to see what else they have. And then we have an ice planet right out here. So that's ice, carbon dioxide, oxygen. All right, we've got the robo shaft miners built up. Let's go ahead and just kind of, I think one fun plan for this series would be to actually mine all of the planets here. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that would be a total of 24 rockets. A couple of them are going to be huge because we're way out here, so. And then actually have a use for the materials. That's another thing. At least that's one idea for the series. We'll see just how laggy it gets, but I think it would be pretty awesome. Especially if the resource that the rocket was going to, ooh, you know what? You know what would be pretty cool here is if we could match the demand of the material with the rockets. So like when we need more resources, we could actually fire off a specific rocket. Huh, that would be kind of cool. Anyhow, many ideas here. What we have connected now is the heavy watt conductive wire, so you can see that our shaft robo miners here are doing some work on obsidian. There we go. Now these do consume a fair amount of power. It's not the most efficient way to actually dig. I mean, a duplicate would actually be a more efficient way to dig, but why is this one not running? What's your issue, dude? Isn't that cool? Those are a cool piece of equipment. Okay, so that's 1,259 kilograms. Let's see just how much we get out of it when it drops. It should be half of that. Yeah, okay, so it's just like digging. Nothing else is going on there. Look at this thing, I thought the laser beam would actually reach out and touch this stuff, but it doesn't look like it's doing it. Ooh, look at this vein down here. Oh, that's all crude oil. Oh, it looked like wolframite there for a moment. Blast. Oh, hey Weezwort. Hey crude oil. That's an interesting way to make tiles. Well, I suppose you could just cool down water and do that thing. Dude, this miner sucks. Why aren't you running? Rex, beat on that thing for me. Thank you. Can they not dig diamond? Is that too difficult for them? That would make sense. I never really found that I have a use for the robo miners, so this is kind of interesting. All right, dupes, keep digging. Matter of fact, what do you have here? Ooh, liquid phosphorus. How interesting. Come on over here, boogies, and help me out with the diamond, please. Oh, nope. Okay. All right, so we can see the limit, so I'm going to go ahead and just build this just below that. It's a little toasty over here. Look at all that heat. Oh, look at this, we've run into some neutronium. It's a good thing we have an awesome mod to help us out. Thank you, A squared. Just gonna go ahead and copy that just a little bit more right up there. Psh, wasn't even a problem. Hey, dude, why are you overheating? Uh-oh, my robo miner is overheating. That actually makes sense considering just how hot the stuff is up here. Guess we need to make one out of steel. Holy moly, look at all the steam in this area. This is 40 kilograms per tile. This entire area. You know what? I was just thinking about tooltips. If you could look into an area like this and it would tell you the total amount of material, that would actually be a pretty cool tooltip for those of you modders out there. You know, I think this is going to be our real challenge. Ooh, look at that. Oh, 1,300 degrees Celsius. Ooh. However, right above it is an ice biome, which is at negative 40 degrees Celsius. So, maybe we don't tackle this one from the bottom and let all that hot stuff drop on us. Maybe we tackle it from on top and then let the cold try to fight the heat, which I think the heat is going to win, but maybe that's a little bit less difficult? I don't know. One thing that seems for certain right now is that it takes a fair amount of time even now just to run from here up to there. So I'm going to have to bring in another spot in order to actually build this silo, because traveling up this giant ladder right there just takes too long. Like, by the time we get all the way up here, it's gonna be like a whole cycle just to get there and back. It's a good thing somebody put a transit tube in right here. I'm thinking ahead. And here you guys are thinking that I don't plan anything out. Yeah, come on. How are we gonna get the power over there? This series brought to you by lead. Everywhere. We've got lead for power. We've got lead for water. Whoa, speaking of which, what is going on down here? Who's making a mess? You know what? We're just gonna have to do this thing. We're gonna have to build a rocket silo that is specifically for carbon dioxide. Look at this, I just got too many slicksters around here. Too many unique little guys. Leafy slickster, consumes carbon dioxide, gives off oxygen. I mean, we've got this dude up here giving off anti-gel, ethanol, not really doing anything, but why there's only, okay. I thought there was only one of you. Never mind. Don't look in here. We had issues. And a bunch of hover slicksters. Why not? And eventually we'll have some robo slicksters. So every time we blast off a rocket, it'll just turn to steel. What? That way we can repair the doors every time we break them. It'll be great. How you doing, Space Pip? You're doing pretty good. I don't know how you're ever going to get anywhere. Oh no, disaster. Somebody dropped an ethanol slickster in with the fish. That's not good. Save the Paku. Uh-oh. First off, let's go ahead and just get rid of the slickster here. This is causing too many problems. Goodbye. And then we'll try to reestablish the bottle emptier. Oh no. Oh, that's right, we have a liquid wall vent here. It's a very complicated thing. Water? Oh. We got water on hand. Just hang in there, fish. You'll be fine. What do we have inside the printer, huh? Well, we have ourselves a brand new duplicate. Welcome to the base, Prime Sauce, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. I actually have a total duplicate goal to get up to. It's a fair amount of duplicates, but we'll get there. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my gosh, all of these slicksters. I'm gonna have to attack you, attack you. Prime Sauce, the first thing you did is jump in an Atmos suit. There we go. It's a little bit of water for you guys. There we go. Now I'll just snip that little thing right there. You're good to go. All right, so I'm tired of emptying all of these bottles. It's kind of starting to drive me nuts. So we're just going to go ahead and put in a couple of liquid tanks down there. Probably something I should have done a while ago. But yes, we can flip it. Ooh, Space Pip, are you all the way up here now? Holy moly, this dude gets around. Okay, so there's another thing that I've built up, but I just haven't connected yet. And that is for all of these pips up here. Right now, we kind of want to take these and we want to run them over here or something like that. This is actually where I'm going to do my auto sorting. Now, I definitely don't have everything figured out as far as what I want to do with it, but I can at least drop all the material right there. All right, skills menu. Nice, it is not exploding. So nice. Meep, your morale's higher than your... All right, Zach, you're going to take over the astronomy duties here. I haven't really messed with my priorities lately, so I got a lot of dupes that can just do like everything. So, research. Sorry, Meep, you're no longer doing it. That's Zek's job. Just run on up there and go ahead and do it. Jeez. Meep, you have a ton of skills in that. That's okay. Poke Shell, what are you doing? You look awfully angry. No! You're beating up my fish! Wrangle this dude. Priority level 9. Stop beating up my fish, dude. What did they ever do to you? Nothing. They didn't do anything. Sweep. Level 9. Sweep. Ah! No! Save the fish, Zenix! Thank you. Barely. Just barely. Prime Sauce, where are you taking him? Oh no, dude! Dude! That's pretty savage. We don't need to ruin his life just like that. I was just trying to defend its egg. But step onto this ladder before you... Okay, here we go. Poke Shell, gone. No! Is it gonna come back for round 2? No, it's not. Alright, so I'm just trying to tighten up the wires here a little bit. Try to potentially clean some of this up a little, just a little bit. But now I should have a shipping rail that goes all the way from here all the way down to this spot, because that means we should be able to sweep up all the stuff inside of here and move it down there. Now the benefit here is that we should have a bunch of pips that are cramped, which isn't good. They're not actually reproducing. You can see that that is actually stopped. So by clearing out the eggs, we should be able to get more food out of them. Not to mention we're going to pick up all the delicious dirt and everything else that comes with it. So look at all this shipping. How in the world am I already to 37,000 watts of potential load? This is a very hungry base. Alright, how are we doing, dupes? Do we have this built up yet? No, not quite yet. Thank you, Rex. Keep up the hard work. Okay, so this is like a really, really hot spot. Right now, our auto miners here will not go up high enough to dig into this hot biome. So I think what I'm going to do here is actually start working on this above the hot spot right there. And then we'll come back and clear this out last. Now, if there was a higher priority, I would say that that would be this right here. Save the steam. We don't want to lose it all. Ooh, we also don't want it to melt everything too. Yeah, sorry, those are not made out of the right stuff. Technically, we don't need them though. We could just manually dig this little spot. What? Dupes! Can't trust you guys with anything, can I? This futuristic door does not seem to be blocking any of the steam that's down here. Darn it, I was kind of hoping it would. How about a security door? Wow, does that actually allow the heavy watt conductive wire to plug in? If so, interesting. I didn't know it would do that. Oh my gosh, what's going on up here? I guess we ran out of power, or the meteors were a little bit too strong. Zek, what did you do? I look away for 5 seconds and everything's falling to pieces up here. You know what I think it is? I think the wires melted. I could see that happening. They were made of lead. I was kind of worried about that. And these things could potentially be overheating. That's probably it too, because they're not radiating into space like everything else is. Alright, so we'll try to replace all of this with radiative tiles. We'll see how that works. And then if we need to add a little drop of liquid, we can do that. And that'll take care of the problem. Oh, Rex, now you've done it. Come on, Rex. No. A little bit more, Rex. You'll get there. Boom, there we go. So now that stuff is up and running and killing stuff. I think it's still heating up a little bit too much though. Yes, definitely. So before that, let's go ahead and... So before we do anything more here, let's go ahead and put in a little bit of drywall. And that's going to be made of mafic. And then we were going to drip a little bit of water on them, just like this. I think we might have to eliminate the space scanners for a moment here. Okay, so now we just need to bring in some crude oil, which I should have. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of it. And that will drain onto these guys, which then connects them to the radiative tile, which keeps everything nice and cool. And there we go, a little drop of liquid right there. Ooh, yep, and that drops the temperature right down. All right, just about everything up there is fixed, so that's good. I did get rid of one meteor defense laser. I think I might just move this door over. This one actually interrupts this thing all the time, so it's probably a good idea. All right, so while all of that continues to run, look at this. Look at how much lumber I have down here and everything. I think that's 36 tons of lumber, 24 tons of dirt. Holy moly. We got a lot of shine bugs too. All right, so this is kind of cool. I noticed over here we have a point of interest. So my space base thing is like way out there in space this time. However, we can't get distracted by that. We got to keep digging up this silo down here. So let's keep working on that. Keep going up a little bit more. There we go. And we're going to build that right there. All right, so the issue with this stuff over here, okay, never mind. We'll be okay. We got igneous rock. We can go ahead and build that. So that'll take care of the ladder. Although I do like to build obsidian, so we'll do that. All right, so this thing, oh my gosh, gets down to negative 56 degrees Celsius. And it's right above 1,300. So that's going to be fun when we open this up. Wow, look at all this steam and everything that's coming down here. We're filling up this whole, what? What is this? What is this? Ice? Ooh, I like that. How cold does crude oil get again? Oh, crude oil becomes a solid at negative 40 degrees Celsius. So we can kind of make snow. How about that? That's cool. I don't even know what to think anymore. There's a lot of weird stuff going on down there. How are these things still not done sweeping? This is just an incredible amount of material up here, isn't it? This shipping rail has not stopped for a second. Now, part of my thought here, which maybe isn't the right thought, maybe what I should do here is not sweep up all of the little pip eggs, which clearly have all ended up in one spot. Maybe I only put the shovel eggs right here and then actually ship the pip eggs. Because I would like to auto-wrangle them. Like, this is just a real temporary thing. I'm not... But, you know, temporary things tend to become permanent for a good long time, so there's a chance of that. Alright, I got rid of the middle tile there. Oh, no. One of the shovels got out. Oh, no, another one got out. Oh, no, they're eating all the dirt. Stop them. Oh, no. Ah! They're gonna dig their way to freedom. Quick! Okay, so down here, the eggs that I want. Critter eggs, you're going to be the pip eggs. There we go. And then we'll say auto-wrangle surplus, which we're always going to have surplus, so. Geez, this is just blinding. Oh my. All right, so we're going to run into another geyser thing over here. Not sure what this one is. Might as well investigate it. Ooh, sounds like a vent of some sort. And what do we have on top? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Another chunk of incredibly hot obsidian. I guess we just don't have a choice here. These doors, hold up. Those can't be made out of lead. Steel or nothing, dupes. Holy moly, who lets the ethanol slickster in here? I'm gonna turn every floor tile into a drain one of these days. It's just because we keep trying to bring them back to the butcher station. It's just, it shouldn't be inside my base anymore. Oh, you know what? Jeez. What happened here? Oh, I know what happened. Sorry, little shovel. I guess you met your fate. At least you had one last good meal. Meep. Meep. Oh, what do we, a gold volcano. How many gold volcanoes? We're now up to 2. Sure, why not? Let's let the gold volcano just run into our silo. I don't see an issue with that anyhow. You know what? I think it'll work out so well, we're just gonna uncover it. It's a gold volcano. It's not the hardest thing in the world to handle, so. As compared to what we're about to deal with up here, which we already know what this is. It's not got a volcano in the way. Sure, fine, what could possibly go wrong? All right, Zach, how are we doing on the star map here? We're rolling through it. Ooh, salty dwarf, shattered planet. Still can't do anything with that. It would be cool if we could do something with it. Ooh, gassy moose. Only 50,000 kilometers out there? Well, that's pretty nice. These planets suck. That one kind of sucks. That sucks. What? These better be some good planets out here, because this area right here, that's lame. Find something better, Zach. I want better planets. All right, Q. What is going on down here? Am I gonna have to build a robo miner for my robo miners? There you go. Looks like these shaft miners are now up and running. Oh my gosh, these ones are going to dig up to the volcano. This could get bad really quick. All right, I'm gonna try to manually dig this all the way up there, like that. And at the same time, we're also going to try to dig down. Not that far just yet, but we will get there. Right now, I think most of this stuff is going to get nuked. And then suddenly, it'll get less nuked because everything is going to melt, which will then quickly become nuked all over again. I think it'll happen in a couple of stages. You should be ashamed of yourself, RoboMiner, if you get buried by snow. Digging is your job. You know, that would be a fun machine to kind of design and 3D print. A little robo-miner. Not that it would actually like mine stuff. If I could figure out how to mine stuff with laser beams, you know, that would be awesome. But just as kind of like a fun little project. Take like a turret project and adapt it to a robo-miner. Yeah. See, look at this gold volcano. All it's doing is just stacking up a bunch of gold right here. It's not even flowing past this down here. Oh, maybe it is. There's a tiny bit of steam there. That could actually just be from the obsidian that I've dug up, because I'm starting to dig through this now. Ooh, then we have a salt biome above that. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We uncovered some really hot stuff. Look at the temperatures. Bah. Well, interesting. So up here we have steam at 1,000 degrees Celsius, and down here we have, well, nothing, actually. Do you think it's possible to get this thing to run a little bit longer down here? This is crazy. All right, so it's hot down here, super cold in the middle. Yeah, we can see that heat is definitely going to win this fight. Though we now have, you know, I don't know what's going on there. Fun game stuff is going on there. Ha! Take that, snow. Might as well just go out here and deconstruct this while we can. This here is ice. It's gonna last a little while. Kind of hold off that heat. Come on. Come on, dupes. Oh, no, they're starting to overheat. Come on, you can do it. Darn it, it keeps falling down and then burying the thing. Oh my gosh, what's happening here? We've got magma. Oh, what? Oh, is the sand hot enough? No, it's not sand. Is the granite hot enough? The granite is hot enough next to steam that it's just, yeah, that nuked it. We were holding on there for a little bit, but not anymore. Oh, what is melting now? Oh, the lead is melting. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this chamber inside of here is now way too hot. So we're going to have to resort to manually digging this stuff out, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, we only have one cot. I think I'm going to need a few more cots, just in case. Now, it may be outside of a hospital and all that good stuff, but hey, you can come on down here, visit with the little slicksters. Just as long as you don't get crispy dupes. Looking at the comments here, one idea for potentially turning steel into steel gas would be to put diamond window tiles beneath the rocket, kind of like we did last time here. And then try to run that off to something like a salt boiler, something a little bit lower temperature. That might potentially work. I don't know if the rocket's going to put out a high enough temperature for that, but we'll see. That might work. Boogies, dude. Dude, you got yourself stuck on the wrong side of the wall. Meep, you're getting a little crispy, dude. You might want to go take care of that. I'm gonna set these to public just in case. Yeah, there you go. All right, so do I have any wires that I can run, gosh, all the way up here? I feel like it'd be easier to run wires up here than it is to build another transit tube all the way over to this spot. I do have some steel. Do I have enough? Oh, what's this number gonna be? Oh, 7,000. That's all right. We'll deconstruct it. It won't last forever. But that was painful. Oh, dude, we gotta dig through all this sand. Let's just set up a normal robo miner over here. There we go. I don't think we're going to have enough steel. Nope. Let's hope iron works well enough. What's up, poke shells? You might want to move to the right. Thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a heads up here. That is a lot of poke shells. So once again, we're going into another cold biome right here. So this is at about 0 degrees Celsius. Insufficient oxygen generation. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow, look at that. Man, look at that. I guess we need to run a little bit more water over here. But good news, we can finally see some mafic rock and stuff up here. We're just about to space. Okay, so this is weird. We got salt water melting out over here, and then it's dripping down and turning into ice while in space. Huh. We got 3 new destinations. Let's take a look at these. What do we got? Oh, a helium giant? What is with all of these ice planets? Where? I want a refund. Meep, where in the world have you crashed us, dude? We're gonna have to find a use for like methane or something. This is like, it's not fair. This is rude too. What are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. By putting these cots down here, we got rid of that grooming station. Darn it. Okay, I guess we'll get rid of this then. I don't know. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. Please don't die while I'm away, dupes. What'd you do with all the poke shells? How many of them did you trap? Come on now, this is, ha! Just about done. Hey, there we go. Now we got one of the robo miners up and running. This one's key though, because we're going to be digging into a lot of sand. Otherwise, this thing here will just keep getting blocked up. Matter of fact, it will happen here pretty soon, won't it? Come on, dupes, make it. Oh, we need a little bit more steel. I can do that. Okay, one more series of miners up here, which are probably going to overheat continuously, but that should get me all the way up to the surface. You can see these guys are working pretty hard down here. They're staying out of trouble though. All right, so now my dupes are going to come down here and they're going to dig up this really, really hot biome. We're still kind of working on the spot right up on top, but you know what? That's going by relatively quickly. I think I have to resort to some manual digging up here. One, we're dropping a lot of stuff. The other thing is it's just overheats because we can't ever cool it down too. So not really the best environment for a robo miner. Gosh, look at this. All right, what are the temperatures like here? Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's not good. This is lead wire. Oh, well, I don't think that's a problem anymore. Deconstruct buildings. Yep. And all of this. Keep going. And don't build that. Dupes. That was the wrong thing to deconstruct. No! Oh no! Boogies, you really need to build a ladder fast. You can go ahead and use Mafic. That'll be fine. Meanwhile, everybody else can build obsidian back up to you. It's priority level 9, dude. What did we discover this time for the asteroid? Ooh, a metallic asteroid. Ooh, all the way out here. All right, dupes, we're about an hour past my deadline, so you better finish this up quick. This is one lucky poke shell. I named it Lucky. Boogies, you can't fall asleep here, man. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna put you over here on this ladder, and then you're gonna have to drop down. Because in terms of breathable stuff, yeah, there's nothing here. All right, boogies. Okay, boogies, I need you to move right down here. Priority level really high. You need to deconstruct. Well, can you deconstruct all of this while you're on it? No! That's really bad, boogies. Granite, yes. There you go. Copy, level 9, granite. Okay, hang on. Here you go. Deconstruct buildings, all of them that you're on. Move down here. Deconstruct, super high priority. There you go. We might have been able to build up there fast enough to get to him, but geez, it was getting close. All right, dupes, let me show you how this is done. Priority level 9. Let's get her done. Priority level 9 on all of this. Thank you. 9, priority level 9. Hey, we got ourselves some more Paku. Hey, bud. Make it on over here to the water. You'll be fine. What is in there? Is that a slickster pretending to be a Paku back there? Boogies? 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 Quick, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no, Boogies. Blackbeard's got you. Oh, and they're so happy. They even stopped to clap. Don't stop the clap. You gotta save him. Oh, geez. Everybody's on fire over there. That's not good. Hold up. Priority, you do this first. Here you go. Here you go. Somebody save Meep. I made this just for you, Meep. No, Tubes. You don't get to stop yet. Here, make this cod. Anybody? Whose job is this? Forever, then. Dude, you're taking forever. Okay, good. No, we're already out of cots. That didn't take long. Dr. Barron, did you just take water from the liquid bottler? Okay, never mind. What? How did you end up over here without an Atmos suit? How is that even possible? Dupes, you're losing your mind and you're getting all fried. What are you doing? This is not the right way to go. That is all steam. 160 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's hot. I know. They're all on fire. Oh. Crap. That's what's going on. Oh, geez. What is happening here? What? Oh. What is this? Sand. Okay. How about we mop that up? How about we sweep that up? Wow, Meep, that was oddly intelligent. You went over here and you delivered your Atmos suit? Retari. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come back with an Atmos suit. The amount of dupes that need cots at the moment. Just gonna put one there. We're gonna put one there. Let's see here. Where else can we fit one? Right here. All right, here we go. We are just about through that part. All right, so just a little bit of cleanup here and there, and we should be just about ready to launch our rocket. Awesome. Just gotta finish digging up this stuff. This might be in the way. Get rid of that. We have this volcano here, and it's about ready to erupt. That might be an issue. Hopefully not too big a one, though. Come on, just a little bit more dupes. You can see just how much slower this is when you have to use your duplicates to dig it up. Ugh, takes a long time. Ooh, here goes this volcano. Well, that's kicking out quite the material. Right on Lucky's head. Sorry about that, bud. You don't look too happy about it. And you're dead. Well, burned alive in magma. I suppose that's one way to go. Boogies, are you serious, dude? You ended up on top of the bunker doors this time? I know, you gotta use the bathroom. You always have to use the bathroom. You know you can dig over here, right? Well, at least dig this stuff. Can you dig this stuff while you're waiting? No. You're just a very confused duplicate. I'm glad you guys are having a nice conversation, but you both are doing the most dumb thing I've ever seen. This is open. You can just kind of go over here, go down, and move. Nope. I guess not. Because you refuse to dig it. Well, there you go, Boogies. Just a little bit more. All right, Meep. I think the last thing you need to dig up is this guy right there. Oop, yep, and a few spots right here and there, and you should be ready to go. Just a few more spots, dupes. Just a few more. Oh yeah, and all of this. All right, that looks completely clear. I mean, except for the neutronium. But psh, neutronium's not a big deal. Clear, clear, clear. All the way down. All right, Meep. Hop on in, man. We're going to start the slow opening of the doors. This thing's gonna get blasted. It does not have any power going to it. Oh well. At this point, I don't care. We just want to get one rocket to fire up and go through all of this stuff. Launch pad is blocked by a bunker door. Not a problem. Now, if everything goes as planned, we should be able to dig right through this neutronium. This is so weird down here. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. The launch pad is just about clear. Yes, there it is. The rocket's launching. Boosh. Go get him, Meep! Boom! All the way through all of that neutronium. Uh-oh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Bam! Oh, there was some stuff there, but that didn't mind. What about this volcano? Gone! See ya, sucker! And there we have it. One small rocket into space. Good luck, mate. Try not to crash anymore. Bye-bye. And just like that, look at how much steam we have down here. It takes 900 kilograms to fill the thing. And each row has like 5 kilograms of steam in it. In case you're wondering, yes, it is positive. Very positive. Delicious. At any rate, that's all I got time for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. If you got some great ideas for me and what to do with this crazy launch silo over here, leave them down there in the comment section below. I got some fun ideas, but there might be a few silos that I end up building up. I don't know. We'll have to see. At any rate, thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.